He was a disciple. At that, Buddha prophesies that there will be a Arahat Madhyamika in future after passing over his 100 years. And after 100 years, Arahat Madhyamika came. And he came this place. He conducted various welfare activities. So, in the history or Achoka Sutra, Arahat Madhyamika, for the foot of the monks, he planted saffron. So Arahat Madhyamika went to Kashmir, and he wasn't able to cause any hindrance and obstacles by the evils. So he stated that, "You cannot harm me. I am prophesied by the Buddha." And also it is stated that he planted a saffron for the income for the meal of the Sangha.
자좀 니마 공부 신예게 산데 kinda 토버스나 니메 공테나 추모 관계기 담라 내 상계이다 중되네 군가오기 중에 랍도 중바상 랍도 중 띵라데 자좀 공부 토버 이상 자좀 니마 공부스 산중도.
So how he get the name of Arahat Madhyamika is that he took ordain in the midday at the bank of Ganges river in front of Bhikshu Ananda, and that's why his name was called as Madhyamika, and Arahat is the attachment that he got later on.
양안에 되는 로갸라 충벌이 어디 갑질라 다 쓰던 나가지게 중산에 되는 라마 유를 패니 다세기 곰베세센디 거라 개바 강직이 노바 어디가 디갑라 되는 탄 사정부 주 초유디 대 콘데 돌마다인스 돌마다니 되네데 로팅마델라 되는 루트는 간걸로 게야데 되네 융중기 숙지를 견도 되는 공기 되는 마옹발라다 동아게 때문에 자신 교회인스 룽템베 마세 되네 립 앙오기 리 초게 캄부르제 승에게 띵라 팹네 창가기 준주기 되네 띵이쟁이 원에 되네 이 초데마 향네 오 초데 향백갑라 다다 라브랑 라마유르 라브랑기 듀인데나 ngama tharjen dukba dena sengge gang se duwa chuman drebe kala sengge ni shin duk da si line da wji ni di jik de goyon da chok du se je yo lo chok je 신도 니기 로데 단다 야마 유릉dü데 최대 전부 직니도와 니기 나라 되는 로데 유스 루규 나라 바굴라 당든 요구도 공마디기 친제도 가리 난도 어 텔라데네 되네다 로다 로사간라 되네 생기간로 달라마 유르그 용거기 지당바 라소바 천독바 원가만에 단답에도 어 누구선도 되네 다 유루
So after passing away of Lord Buddha around 100 years, he was born, and later on he visited this Lama Yuru monastery, and on the monastery area there is a mountain cliff, and on the top of that he performed a Torma Puja, and after 1 year when he saw that the grains he has thrown past year, it was born in the shape of the swastika, and that is the name derived from swastika, and he prophesied that in future the sutra and tantra lineage teachings will be flourished here. So he went to Skamburse area, which is opposite to that area, and he showed the path to the lake, and all the waters get drew up. And after all the water get drew up, he saw that on the place which is currently known as Singesgang, there was 2 tigers passed away, and that their head was in left side, and it is said that the dead body of that dead body of the tiger is in the 2 stupa that you can see in front of the monastery, which this history is written by the previous incarnation of Bakularang Dolingima Rinpoche, and that's why the people of Lama Yuru dance in anti-clockwise.
Lama Yuru ko ming yang boji ngama gi ming ya chen yungtung tarbaling serwa da yungtung ko ya shi yung yung singe di dene da lo miram mongko so ne ka sik gyur ne ka chue ne yung si malab che dene use ko ya shi yung nga de por ne use ser de no ba da di shu gu de tara da ta shu chung 다라다 타시 중앙도 다 세대스 갖고 유들 내라볼 라다디 협주 중앙 총디 루 메셔 상다 상호 팡데네 유루스 는 펠링 버스다 라마 유루스 라마 몽부유도 라마 유루스 민보 아죽샤도마 모만테디 용중디 데네 미식바 땜바 싸워 탄다르바 데네 디 용중 타르발링스 내디나 되는 상계기 친길랍 상계로 로마 친길랍을 때는 디가라 되는 유년 상마 때는 타르바토야가 된지기 민도 스타트
So currently we name this place as Lama Yuru. The actual name is Yundung Tharpaling. So due to the huge time, due to the generation gap, and that Yundung Tharpaling get derived into Yuru, because Yundung is quite difficult to pronounce and quite long, so they just used the first 2 terms Yu and the latter part Ru, and due to that names get changed into Yuru later on, and now we call it as Lama Yuru. So Yundung usually means undestroyable or steadfast and so forth. So this place is blessed by the Buddha's disciple, and if you come or visit this place, then we can get a liberation. So Tharpaling means the land of liberation.
페이지 내가 페이지 수바 멘도 예산바 인사래 당보디에 참례 날이 인기리 중중실래요 말아 되는 미망고 좀 대선면도와 되는 예바 되는 미기 요글라 난다 신게 날라 되는 건배 신게 날 겹지 속세노 로중이기 띵라 되네 로중이 어디 다다도 로중이 띵라 다 니가라 속니 다리대야다 배 야첨부 막야라 전제도 룩룩 진독사 욕들이 아마나시 지지 우리 동모고바 야첨부 단디 내니 슝 라다리 야게 소바게 도서 망부지 전전에 되네 토스 망고 사마 니 되네 강바 막 야첨부 막야라 좀제도 내워라 이게 상말로 되네 라다리 주 야게 소바기 되네 카설을 행게 되네 티밍기 산내기 되네 나대야 에스트림 고래 레지 망구요래 그나 상말로 하루바루 나지 마샬라 툭도 녀디 상말로 토지 셰슈아이.
So now we are here having a snake year teachings, and I think this is the third times we are having in Lamayuru. Earlier, first time was conducted at the area where we conduct a mass dance at their place were very small and very congested area, and afterwards after 12 years we conducted just on the monastery field where they built a center, and that was also quite a small area, and currently here on this very huge center where we are having this third time snake year teachings, and it was supported by the Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Committee, and also supported by various people along with the SDM and all the officials. And due to your all kindness and effort, we can see the great center, and I want to thank you all for this project.
미마 내가 진예리 다 망고지 강에 망고지 태요리 야 상말로 되네 야 나라 신예체네 엔디 가지고 콘라 마잘 주비하고 돌라 냐와 망고지 태요르데 이네 양디게 상말로 되네 소 첨부지 싸요래 소데 다리기 가서 메즈디나라 디기 부송소요 야기 되네 규 마세 되는 시치마양 랑이기 겨와디 냠도 쿠르투비아 용제노 디인디 디나르드네 흉기 로람나니에리 겨바 로람 중에리 셉지 중에리 다나 살레부칸 오nye 캠칸게 레가싱에 상말로 어떤 디 겨와디 푸숨소바 용교다 시야 먹어버려 녀양디 되는 겨와디게디 추수수 만져봐 되네 선디 디기당 치마 탈배랑가 토바에 톨르등에 문디슈기 ngo슈기.
And in this Dharma center, many people have went through lots of hardships and effort. And for example, who are organizing these teachings went through lots of hardship. And you all have accumulated a very great merit. And due to that merit, you not only get a fortune in this present life, but in past life also you can carry all these merits. And for this project, whoever supported, whether it is government support or individual support or even a small support, whoever has put it has accumulated a huge merit. And without making those effort into vain, I also pray for the good health in you and good fortune in present and in next and the future.
Then the Sham like Kajin Shuaji, like Kazanga Pian, you do the Sham Gilada Nambesun to Unzi, Kunazo, the Sobakashi, Pepni, Yeshu Jindu, di na thari kaju kabla tene tanda zo sumjik shero che sondo jigdi ta lada mi nyung ga la mi nyung ro chini kego gaya di be gangye chenpo ji taking du se di gor ni ba de lo shun shun mangu ji de la ge shun mangu ji de arak mangu thum brandes nge ro oda de whisky singe mangu no ne be gyen chen de mi thonye de ne zu mangu yong do se sumba de la tene tingsan de drug singe tukse thungye de be mangu du zu go la de labne chiro che sung do di gor sik shu yin.
And later on the very important point I want to express is that recently when I was coming from Phyang village, at the president of Sham region told me that and requested me to give advice on 3 points. First one is to avoid the abortion work that is getting popular and which is affecting the population of Ladakh, and second is youth is using lots of alcohol such as wine and whiskey and so forth, which leads to many death, and third one is many people are engaging in using drugs and so forth. So I will express some words related to this.
Halam lo nishu sumju ta mirab ji kon ta zambuli na mangshu di tene jana ba tungju jipsi hak zi zi yore ta tene ke ko ka ne ke wo bu ji ma da ke ma shu bu tim ju ne o din des ju che ta thang da mirab ji sam son sa ju ta mi me ba ka nge cha ne lega singe me ba bugu jig le gengo dun zi da gengo zu so go chung na insurance so ne lega singe yo ma da gengo mang che cha ne wa da di ma nyung ru chi da ja da mi mang xue di zamu le ang tang bo de gya ga ba tung ju ju shi le zu da o di gegu kan ya na khora gegu kan da 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 lega singe me gengo kyang sung lo shun shun me de cha de da ja ga ta da lo shun shun be mang shu ji che jin zamu le na ang tang bo ben jo de gang ga ma ja la jin ro xin ba de.
So usually if we see the word population, before one generation the most populated country was China. So they made a rule that we need to practice abortion process, and one parents can have one sort of child, and they make a rule. Now after one generation they are facing a shortage of a youth worker because one youth person have to look after even 7 to 8 old age people. So very less youth and very huge old age person. So these are the difficulties that are facing in the China. Now in India, you can see the most population is youth, and all the financial status is improving at a great state.
Da gyaga thanda zambulin na la thungchur da jupshiri zambulin na ang thangbo re gyana ang niba song de penjo go thola ang ngaba leb de ngama ang ngaba di inji da je inji ang thukbal song gyaga ang ngaba leb de da gi gyaga gi tene da mirig thola shungi yang tengzing gi gyago ga ya ji gi da yue di no ba yine yan digi Ladakh na la ngoyug nezul tena Ladakh min yung chabe ma do gyaga na sing min gyadang na sing min mang thak de me de no di na la kesa nye shu chin duk di na la khong su de thalo ka ki la tene exam tam be ga la the mitong jigna ngabje yemejik lemdo se ta lela yixet nambe gale ngabje jimi himedo minduk se yeshuna lemdukta oda dibo ngazang tuksam hiego so ba 마옹 바 아죽지 꽤나 가죽지 연세노 라닥 흉고 참말로 디버 지르기 라닥 토라 이노 바다
So currently India is most populated and China is at the second, and in terms of financially India's GDP or financial status at the 5th in the rank, and earlier it was England at the 5th, now England drifted to 6th. So in India also government is conducting some abortion rules and so forth, but as compared to other parts of India, Ladakh has very less population. We are having shortage of population. For example, they show me a status that last year regarding the annual examination from Kargil region there was only around 1,150 person, but in Leh it is much lesser. It is 510 person. So this is something you must need to think very carefully. You need to think what will happen in future and so forth.
로십증을 nga 아메리카 두베간라 데네 어부 뇽뇽르도 미칼보든소 데네 부니 다 부직 포모 딩산 에시에 날 예바 쪽직 두바 이내 양띵르디 다 교회 참부직 토네 기승냐 예잘 데네 나와카시에 콜라 아메리카 신신 서버 다난탐 데네 틸코버와 다 티텐드 제고 갑라 데네 State Secretary of State that the Prime Minister di noba di nasha thamja chebe kala khurang bugu sang nyambo yondo wa bugu gez jidu nyambo di da lanche ngama ko bugu ni la da bugu gez jidu ba di shugu the Defense Ministry na ge thamja sha so yan le khura bugu dingge jidu changma phuda phomo gang nyambo azu gyowa song do America ngama ni thata na shi ni ma do yoma da ko kye ju thung yo wa 토네 다다 슝기 야부고 먼고 예나 자비 겹소라 요새 간단히 베타라 다 투즈디 롤롤 교원 두고 여봐 가서 닥사 삼는 땅은 만직 비는 봐 가서 미랍 삼는 땅 곳은 너 미랍 찍니기 제일 가지고 용서도 디 삼는 땅 곳은 봐 어디버 삼는 땅 거야 개침부르도.
So around 40 years ago, I was in America. At that time, I have seen that people have only 1 or 2 kids, like we can see in Asia these days. But recently, during the enthronement ceremony or taking oath ceremony of the new elected Prime Minister Donald Trump, I've seen that when they take oath ceremony, I've seen that their Prime Minister, he came on stage along with all his kids. So he has around 8 kids. After that, their defense minister came to take an oath, and he was along with 7 to 8 his own kids. So this is the variation. Now we can see. Earlier it was very less. Now they have very good child and so forth. So they have understand if we are so they are planning for have more babies. So if you are thinking just for now or just for tomorrow, then it's not a good intention. You must think about the generation to generation. You must think about the long term rather than thinking about the short term.
당간서 공부를 삼으면서 담배가라 다 단다 보고 에시아에 좀 망치를 태완주 나시를 보고 부직 포모직 요되노 딘데직 잡아 중요해야 되노 다 공부 동자 멍부 태완주나 공부 동자 멍부도 공부 나라 권예조 타겐 레즈니마도 메디노 봐 대양 타 공부 경로 신이 미만주 로버주네 탑시주나마도 장마 소녀 계지 신녀 다 강가 딘데신데주도 와 땅아다 라다 차샤비나다 보고 부지다 범무지를 매나 디니 나 내가 쳐고스 다 띵을 공부하기 되네 자와 그냥 용고스다 다 공부 나라라 속바 속거래 균조 속거래 다 변에 참식 야고래 다 수익야 자와 요 말이지 내가 아주 미개나는 겹야 탑시 체제 야면서 요 말 당가서 계시월 타면나 당가서 탈란 잡고 딘다직 잡아주 나와직주 로직 좀 딘데기다 람룩 쪽을면도 스프락 당수는 거다 다 이나 근데다 나라서 부구 뒤게 소마토야 메디노 나만 삼로다 가서 부구 뒤게 해야 되노 봐 배체 상무 소학교 다들 삼잖아 나마 디갑라 단다 잡아 롱업주 두줄레백 다시 깨지 집에 가라 소학교 라마서 유로도 와 나는 이렇게 산계대야 되기도 그 와드다 디갑 친주 가라 사야 당기요 삼번 당기 말 삼번 날 소화제면도 메디노 봐 딘데기 강에 가라 야두 딘게 수고요 봐 semjen tagore raluk tagore kimla tagore rila dogore shamla dogore ganga mi mena dige sangma phangya me do da ko ju nyeshu na do da higa mi mendok higa sangma ne phang do de semjen ne mendok ne dela de ne cha chi wudu zo nyung song do be koryuk de be gyo chen bu ji chan do si di ko ju nyeshu na do di demba yin no ba di in de nya sam ju chana 다 주고 예다 간시데 주고 시즈시여나 나나 다 직디 이라서 롭중 갸라 땅 다 프로페서 야지 오피스나라 땅야 직디 양 총갸라시 럽제 야 파수 총줄 직세 데 직디 다 나라 대시 나게 서싱다 디게데 나게 사간 디게데 갸라지다 김디 규바심 데 직디 잡아줘 투나 क्या ले यों से तो बात ता फुमेना फुमकिना डिजे नो आजो अनि जुने डिजे नो बा दादा थाबा को मेना आजो अनि गोबा गुना डिजे नो बा मेनो 어디 상말로 tukle shaje tene 다 룽바 라다 지당 곰바탕 예란수 강백의 서신의 강가 삼로 다제 투섬세네 어디 깨고 가야 되라 때문에 터나지나지 락렌시다로 나셔야이.
So we can see that if you practice this abortion, then you can think about monasteries. For example, in Asia, especially in Taiwan, there are thousands of monasteries, but very rare monks and nuns, due to which only 1 and 2 monks can be found in monasteries, and all the activities of the monastery is conducted with the help of the lay devotees. So it's very difficult. So if you have only 1 or 2 kids, then how can you send 1 kid or 1 or kids to become a monk? So it's very difficult, you know. You must have more than or 2 kids and so forth. So earlier, maybe around 50 to 60 years, it is indeed very difficult circumstances. But still, at that time, the parents used to have 7 to 8 child, and they could able to take care of child, nourish their child, even having lots of difficult circumstances. Now it is very easy, it is the circumstances is changed a lot, and it's easy to look after 7 to 8 child. So some region they told us that there is less population, people are throwing their fields, no animals, no birds, and so forth. So whole environment is changing. So I suggest you, even 7-8 child is indeed might difficult for you, but at least 4 kids is necessary. First kid you can give him a good education and let him become a professor and so forth. Second one you can give him a Buddha, you can send him to do some businesses, and third kid you can lead him to take care of house, and fourth one you can send to the monastery to become a monk or a nun. So this is the situation at the current stage where we can easily look after 4 to 5 kids, and you must think this very deeply. So I suggest you not to practice abortion and so forth.
니바 창라의 고디다 지단 가나서 창지된 가서 가만네 주기 창지외에 놓아 나디 갱야마 토야체나 데네 창 탕보자 니바자 순바도스 파 셰스네 라보직 디기도아 양 로창승에 지기요데 놓아 로창다 팅산 소녀 페지 메트로 가마이너 직전에 요조 메트로 창들 예사스로 로직 되는 팀부 까지 로딩만 로사르마도 마당야 된대 요르와 다도서는 숙청보요와 되는 남사 라스지 나와 어딘데 말에 대 창수업서바 이나 수업서바스는 소골 팬도 이노 타기야 유데노 대 소송 안아서 히말라야 리슝 표 상마로 수기 디 되네 창부도 유라시다 표 되는 너무 가던 시기로 봐 디단 딕데노 다 개치슈디 되네 다다 아락 먹고 요도가 아락 파보도 좀 세던데 보면 봐 야갈라 양 아락 당내에서 아락 중에 먹고 가시 미망고 시 양테는 아락 중에도 슝 불리스 요 상만 고갑 인데 내주 먹고 요도 예 먹고 통 어디 이제 아락 승에는 벤트리스 승에다 위스키 승에다 다도 갈면 봐 되네 간중 방미주약이 직다 당의 대수나 베니 대수나 베니 유에서 몸몸주야 적직 나 치게 돼봐 연대 예바도 저 라스진 중에 제통야면도 봐 치게 제통야면 되노 거라 통주 소보라 주주마도 다디면배 간중만 좀 빠지단 되는 랑면서 라스 죽더니 저 에듀케이션 매배나한테 먹고 용도와 디버 되는 소보라 교천부 유대나 나래 뭐시암발라 nye aja niba digi daudi lega jang medina kalembul deje changtung dene khora thokbo peji singa jikda nindar sro dene bendri thong dindeste dowa de shubu de kho lo shibju shebge kan thong da 다가나 시 코로나 로봇도 그러니까 로 십주 제단에 누구면도 거 지레스네 거 침바보 촐라 송사 되는 강간 낙보송 못덕게 되는 전루도와 다로 십주 제단에 시삼나네 되는 벤지다서 통야르다 다 세링즈 독삼나 되네 도서 통기요마 다 기란 상마 이 소소소 되네 삽삽체제 도서다 되네 파마츠 까고레 되네 유저야 되네 방미 망부 중에 지조 미팅 배터서 각점 시야도 개침부를 했습니다.
Second point is the alcohol. So regarding our traditional alcohol, which is called as chang, that is made up of barley, and I've seen that the process is 3 steps and so forth, and there are some sort of chang or alcohol which is only used once in a year, so that is very strong. So the newly made chang or the barley alcohol is quite good for health. It helps you to have a good bloods and so forth. And also we have a tradition to offer chang to all the local deities and so forth. But in current state, we are using non-local alcohols, which is called as arak and rum and so forth. So I have seen that these things are quite illegal, and I've seen in news that police arrested who sold this arak and so forth, so such as rum, brandy, whiskey and so forth. These all are not good for your health, and after drinking this you got drunk and then you do unless activities, and you're out of pride of your wealth you drink a lot and do show off. That is not good. That is not a sign of educated person. In Western countries, I've seen that educated person never drink until he got drunk. He just drink very limited. And if opposite to that, if you are doing or if you're drinking until you get drunk and do unwanted things, that shows that you are not educated. So as an example, my second sister husband who has no work in Sikkim, so he used to drink a lot along with his friend. So he passed away at the age of 48, and also all his friends passed around 40s. So this happens that after drinking all those brandy and whiskey and so forth, it damages the liver, so it's not good for your health. So therefore, if you wish to die around 40, then you can drink. It's your choice. And opposite to that, if you want to have a long life, then kindly not to drink this non-local rum, brandy, alcohol, so forth. And in this, parents must guide their children and try to minimize the use of alcohol and so forth.
Desumba da 개체슈 디 drug 디 숙청부지 딩상 로션션 나는 누구 요사리 drug 시기로다 독재로 이노 독재디 어디고 다 문에서는 다 베니트 망수이노 봐 야마가라 잠바시고 사야메 다다 단자만다 아라드네 drug 도 베니데스 망탁스노 파마스이네 부구도서 베니 망부트야요 말 세고 주주 갈라시 요 베니 망부 락발 땅나 되네 부구 탈란도 파마스디 다도시아 개심부르 년 파메토네.
So the third point, which is very important, is drugs. I heard that most of youth or teenagers are engaging in practice of having drugs. So this is not a good sign. I think this is happening that teenager having lots of money. So earlier we have no food to eat, no champa to eat. So this is the sign that parents are giving much money to the kids. So parents must be aware of that. You can give good food and good wealth, good clothes, but give less money to the kids.
Zambulingi team ne gede no ba Zambuling jegab condition na de peju chok marwa team ne gede ro odi team ge gi da lega chen dig mari rangi so ke chen bu samlo da je odi chena da lega che to go mari de chue de jig de ni ga che to mo so so me ze thola da ya da milu de ne top ga bo de din de chen na pe ma se be gi de tap gyo bo ji da hibe kan la missing the Hibegal and give a member shoulder. Dangan Chia Galan and Dimmy to Dimber Senator Machung Sarda. Or Dibo Kanazo, the ne, Yabatu Pamarita, Shunia Gagi or the Tenekan Samalo, substances, so Tola Madama, and so Chawation.
In the request letter, they mentioned that it's not just a few kids, but 30 to 40% are engaging in this drugs, and this is very dangerous state. Usually, the drugs is illegal all over the world, and also it is very spoiling your health and so forth. And if you consume it, you cannot work. It is against, you cannot practice dharma, you cannot conduct the worldly things and so forth. And after having this precious human life, if you do these things, then you are spoiling your own life. A person should conduct something so that at the time of death, he won't face any regret. So therefore, all the parents and all the organizations are coming together to avoiding these drugs activities, and you kids also think about them and avoid these drugs.
다 닥통얘기 로션 조조 삼을담비나 다 진단기 지조디 다배 합디 약계 숙심보송 빼니 망보송 칭업의 약계디 체타 나한기 셈기 약계디 메네스 쳔마톱 양지쇼니 내내 디프레션 치야당 아니 랑소자야다고당 근데 닥통야다고 어디 용기요와 디나라더니 키나스 계시슈디다 ngövechi yarge daktunye de semki dene ya yarge da ya meditation chiadi kechemburu da di men da bodi meditation ri di gala da tanda gumjuk di thola vipassana da la da thangpo jungye 完了把这这往就买加了这都，就是伊拉有，等那样，他老样等那完了嘞，叫他们眼睛这都，我就是那里那是什么，但东亚有没有那就是那个算呢，等那偏多用心了，民族的，这个卡的个民族的，的工作说的的不加了这，那做他们那你看那是什么偏多用心。
So those youths who are engaged in drugs, they are engaging because recently we have seen a huge external development, and due to that they are lacking the development of inner mind, and due to that misbalance they are having depression and even commit suicide. They engage in drugs and so forth. So what we have to do is we must create a balance between external and internal development. So the medicine for the internal development is the only meditation, and here you need to get engaged with the Vipassana. Here Mr. Rigzin Wangshu, who initiated Vipassana in Ladakh and also recently built a center in Vanla. So all people who are engaged in drugs, if you go to this center, then it will be benefit for your mind, and it is the only antidote to avoid drugs.
Tene da shude tene di ngranzu da pe de Himalaya kanga chi gyule rigru le tongjung sia ge komsu nyamba joro wa dibo tene ngewa gyuju dangu yo de sange jumden de ge sho na la nye chö di tene rig zo men ru zo men chö zo yin song zhe ba tene tena shin ge de sange ba la de shin ning bu zhugun yo la kyaps sange ya ge sabyon di tene rugun 상말로 포모 예쇼 매바 심지 수드수이나 캡데 라냠지를 숭데 여마도 토메 릭조를 야가다 마도 숭요 말에 어디인지 되네 지단기 가란수 mon스니디 되네 미릭지그리 되네 벽을 호정월마 먼기 릭스 퓨리기 낭라 낭시기 직스기 여러 먼 되네 먼 당와라 속바 되는 바 먼 카시 세베가는 죽기가 그래 루규가면 루규나라 된 나갈란다 다도 상모 먼지 그러와 도 상모 먼지 그래 되네 디 통중시야 가면 금시 닝바도 좀 매버서고 된 나신기 기바 폴라 야 자체 몰 통중시야 포모 내한 되게 요 말. 식당 잠불링기 냠디 계속 손두인데 나 잠링 낭배 손두 수업에 가라데 디 우부다 축분 다님 소야당 포문 다님당 리준 다님도 딱바디 손두 나를 시작도 어디 아디 잠불링 코는 로다리 라다 약게 죽인라다 잠불링 로다 나신체 약게 손배나 치록내 미용에다 망고요 등사 그래서 대뒤에다 라다 야 롱국지기 지류중 독삼의 미 통중마요야 연구로 봐 어디인지 잠불링이 약게단 저거 대갈 때네 리그리 메릭 다냠 되네 추룩 다냠 되네 폼몬 다냠 어디 돌은 배버슈나 아 죽등에 대 상말로 다시 데리기에 문디 죽이 토지세.
So at last we in the Himalayan region and the Tibetan region, there is a system of discrimination on the basis of caste and bloodline. So this is a bad tradition, because in Buddha's teachings, Buddha stated that his teachings has not based on the caste or bloodline. Rather, on practicing the authentic dharma. And he also mentioned that to attain the enlightenment, the Buddhahood is contained by each and every beings, whether it is male, female, or low caste, high caste, doesn't matter. Every being has ability to attain enlightenment. So that is the Ved tradition. Also, there is a caste which is called as Mon, and considered them as a lower caste. That is not true, because Mon is something type of people, or southern part of Tibet is called as the Monpa, which consists of Tawang area. Even Mon Hashi is called as the Bhutan king, also consisted into Mon stream. So you cannot discriminating them, and don't underestimate these people, because they are not any poor or not any they are not a lower caste and so forth. And also we cannot discriminate and underestimate the female, because in UNESCO they always work for the equality between male, female, poor, rich, caste and borderline and so forth. So this development should be happen in Ladakh. If you work this without thinking about underestimating or discriminating on the basis of blood and caste, then people will from outside the world will see that this place has a unique culture and so forth. So must think about it and don't create any discrimination, not between just people, also between religion. At the end, I want to pray for all the auspiciousness, and thank you. Thank you, Your Holiness, Your Drikung Pa, for the wonderful translation by Relia Rinpoche. And people who are outside, you might be facing difficulty of a small rainfall. It is a blessing of the Dharma. And as we have some time, so the kids wants to offer some dance to the master, and this dance is the Jabro. People stated that this Jabro is played only by the Tibetans, but I've seen that this Jabro dance is played on Daman and Surna in places like Potoksa, Kanji and so forth. But this one is little bit different from Tibetan Jabro. This is little bit, so this is played by the high school of Lama Yuru students. Thank you, student. You performed very well. As you all know, Tibet is very vast, and we are the follower of Nalanda and Tibet. So the students are wearing the tradition hat of Tibet on the head and wear the cloth dress of Ladakh. So mixing the tradition, and thank all the students. So we have some time. I want to welcome the Vice President of Organizing Committee for giving a vote of thanks, and after that we will have auspicious dance at the end. In between, I want to announce that Mr. Tundup Gelson, contractor from Yuru, Lama Yuru, and this Buddha statue is sponsored by Mr. Tundup Gelson. You kindly come here and receive the white scarf from Holiness. May you have a very long life. May all your wishes get fulfilled. You. Thank you. Thank you. Speech by Vice President Venerable Khonchok Dorje. I pay homage to the Kagyu Master. So today, at the place which is blessed by Arat Madentika and the main seat of Naropa, here we built a Dharma center, and we are having an inauguration ceremony. On this day, we have a chief guest, His Holiness Kyabgon along with the Honorable Chief Guest, CEC representative, Mr. Stanzin Chospel, along with him, all the guests, along with the director of Lamaya Monastery, His Eminence Bakula Randuri Marimochi, and the third Kenshin of Glorious Drikung Kyabgon lineage, Kenshin Konchok Rangdol, and also all the Churje Dorje Rimochi and Urgen Rimochi, and His Eminence Rigi Rimochi, along with all the Tulkus and the Vajra Master of Lamaya Monastery, Fire Monastery, and Shashukal Monastery, and various monks from all the Vajra Master of various monasteries, temples, and all the sanghas from various parts of Ladakh, and Counselor of Lamayuru region, Dr. Murup Dorje, Counselor of all Gonpas, Venerable Tsepel, and the President of BJP State, President Phuntsok Stanzen, and Congress Party President Riksen Namgyal, and Padma Shri Gurup Namgyal, and Sri Namgyal, and also the head officials of Khalse Block, PWD, EC, and all the departments, officials and directors, and especially Chief Engineer Mr. Zangpo and all their followers, video block department officers, and all you have come here to attend the inauguration ceremony along with the intention to attend the teachings. So I want to thank you all. Earlier, in 2011-12, we all built a Dharma center, but still we built a new center here. The reason is that we all know, due to the shortage of small area, it is very difficult to manage the public, and because we have lots of vehicles and so forth, we have difficulties of all washrooms, and as the previous center was on the highway, so it was dangerous for people and especially kids. So seeing this lots of consequences, we plan to build a new Dharma center here, which was earlier where Holiness also built a guest house many years ago, and with the kind effort of Sangha members and meetings and hardships, we could able to conduct a great center here, and we could able to convert the guest house which was demolished, and we could able to convert that into a great office. Due to our unity work, we could able to finally accomplish here, and without wasting this effort, we will continue to start our Shravasti meditation, which was initiated by His Holiness, and all the Khenpo and Khampos will also give teachings and so forth. And we will run these centers very effortlessly, and also all people who gather here to receive the teachings, you all are not just here for some ceremony or musical ceremony, but you are here to receive the teachings of His Holiness, and you all must avoid the bad activities like abortion practice, having drugs, and so forth. As remembering the words of Holiness, you all must practice this. If you don't practice, then it will become waste. So you all are here. Please be very in a joyful state, which happens only in 12 years, because we have a tradition that these teachings happen in Tibet in pig year, snake year, monkey year, teaching once in 12 years in Tibet. But at the moment, Holiness is in front of us, and this is the result of our past karmic circumstances, past action. So when we got this opportunity, we must receive the teaching with great intention and so forth. So So regarding the snake ear teachings, in Drikung tradition, only this holiness has given the teachings on the Kala Chakra. So we must thank holiness for giving these profound teachings. And I want to thank all the supporters, especially we need financial support. I must say the name of the CEC of Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council, Mr. Tashi Gyaltsen, who has supported a lot. As per our request, he said that I will support at every cost, and he did it at a great support to us, and we could able to accomplish this center. And I want to thank Mr. Tashi Gyaltsen. And this teaching center has accomplished, and this first Kala Chakra is being given here, and this is happening due to the kind support of Mr. Tashi Gyaltsen, due to which due to him, due to your support, we could able to build this center. And not just this center, you have supported a lot. You have supported us in various fields, in road construction, and whatever we have requested, you never said it no. And I really want to thank you a lot. And thank you very much. And I don't want to add much. And on the last day, we will definitely thank the person who has put effort in this project. We will definitely offer some word of thanks to them on the last day also. So the guests such as President of LBA, President of LGA, and Vice President of Ladakh Youth Wing, and President of Women's Association, Sring Somo, Ratnashri President, and all the workers, and the Sarpanch or Goba of our own village, head Sarpanch, and all the head of various village, and whoever worked in this project. We want to say thanks without taking much time. The contractor has worked a lot in this project. Especially the contractor, he listened whatever has been requested by the monastery in each and every aspects. So he made this center in a very authentic construction way, and I want to thank him for his effort. And also he saw at last His Holiness CEC Khenchen Rinpoche and all these guests who visited today, all the members of various organizations, presidents of various organizations, and also who have given us the advice for this project. I want to thank you for able to accomplish this project, and especially to the people or devotees who came or who visited us today out of their busy schedule, and thank you everyone. Thank you, Venerable. Thank you. So as we have some time, along with this tea, we will have auspicious dance and music will be played on Daman and Sunzara. So all these musicians are very experts and so forth. So I welcome the artist to perform the auspicious dance. So everybody say Tashishok means may it be auspicious. May wishes.
Chispa shera pelve tashisho, jingpa stontok laspe tashisho, lachet kosa parve tashisho, uskon kosa stanpe tashisho, chisok punsum sospe tashisho, chinang tundel zangpe tashisho, Ladakh deski yongwe tashisho, Gagar tarjin gaspe tashisho, Lame skute tande tashisho, skute sergel tande tashisho.
Awe nolomo shondolasha Tashilang kilma Elas kalzang dololma shondolasha Tashilang kilma Nungam nagon mola chijijo Abejon batso Gungsem nazgon mola chijijo Abejon batso Jon batso marsena suseche Abejon batso Jon batso mashkyona sushkyoche Abejon batso Yang lakaya saya las memendo Las todas yang sirchenmento Se caduce yang mento tulusa Se caduce yang sirchen tulusa La natuna ya la rispologi Kau natuna yang skadi pologi Se natu se yar koncho vapor Se natu se yar koncho vapor Sostodi na chenzang boke Sostodi reba paspake Na chenzang bogun sam se nang chak sumput Reba paspagun sam se nang chak sumput Ya na tashisho Ya la yulashi Kaves tendeli Skipengi masha The birthday, the birthday, the birthday, the birthday.